Hey, what up, y'all? It's yours truly reporting live from Graceland. I'm at my Georgia crib, y'all. I'm not in Florida where I typically make the videos and I preach and teach to y'all and talk my shit. I don't have my mic, so hopefully the volume is on point. Hopefully the frogs and the crickets and all the other shit that's going on out here in the background isn't too effective with the volume, because I want y'all to hear this one loud and clear. Y'all see these people right here? Take a good look at them. We finna have a brief but very, very necessary conversation. Now let me share with y'all, man. I absolutely, y'all be watching my back. We got hornets out here, fire ants, all type of shit going on. But anyway, I absolutely hate these type of people for a couple reasons. And when I say these people, I'm not referring to the three people you just saw. I'm referring to those of us that get so caught up in personalizing the actions of others in which we have no control over, that we forget to control our own lives. Oh, and not forgive me, but you know, y'all know I am an ordained minister. I was actually doing some work, but it was on my heart to drop this video. I just made a post on Instagram, and just the rhetoric in the comments is like, fuck, I need to go make a longer video, and if you fuck the video, let's address the comments being made about the video. So anyway, y'all caught me doing my ordained minister thing. It's hot as a motherfucker out here too, so I'm gonna make this quick. Georgia feeling like Florida these days. But anyway, let's get to it. Y'all, the trauma bonding gotta stop. Trauma bonding it gets us absolutely nowhere. It only raises our goddamn blood pressure. It only makes us overthink more. It only makes us more worrisome. And because most people won't do away with the trauma bonding or start setting the trend of actually doing something about the things that bring you trauma, it encourages other people to do the same shit. And if you think I'm lying, look at the comments on my videos. Look at the comments on anybody's videos that got a voice, that got some type of influence. You be having 2,000 motherfuckers with an iPhone full of comments, but a life full of no fucking actions. I hate these type of people. And again, I don't literally hate them because I don't personally normally hate them, but I hate these type of people, y'all. We so caught up in misdirection. We so caught up in what's going on outside of us. A lot of us have no fucking idea with what's going on within us, within our family, within our union. So a couple things I want to unpack with this video. Y'all, we putting way too much energy, and I say this with love. I know a lot of people might not like this one, but I stand on it. My friends, you on some loser shit right now, and your parents absolutely failed you. If you personally dislike any of these motherfuckers that done ran for president, y'all, most of us, some of y'all might have met the president. I know my pops did because he was Secret Service, but most of us ain't met no fucking presidents. How the fuck do you even conjure up the genuine feeling to dislike a motherfucker that you never met? How do you conjure up a genuine, like, y'all, that's why I say it's about patterns and logic and common sense. These motherfuckers don't be affecting our lives that much. The nigga who pay you them fucking crumbs to work all day, he affecting your life more than the president. Why you don't hate him? Like, and I gave this analogy earlier, but man, through the trauma bond and through the fake beef, fake caring, fake whatever we be mad about as a culture today, man, I've never seen y'all motherfuckers mob up and go demand that the curriculum be upgraded. It only failed my grandma, your grandma, our grandmas, our aunties, great uncles, every goddamn body. Damn near everybody watching this video right now, I guarantee 90% of y'all can say, yeah, over half of that bullshit, they forced me to learn in school, or I wasn't a good enough little nigga to get the passing grade. I ain't used that shit in my adult life. Man, I ain't never seen y'all down there goddamn jumping the lunch lady because she feeding your children slop. Yeah, starting to break a sweat. I've never seen these things, y'all. So, man, we got so many misguided soldiers. We got so many people with pent up aggression, pent up frustration, but they fucking misdirecting the energy. Y'all, this is like, I'm gonna keep saying it, y'all. This is the type of things I'm talking about in the family Bible. Like, you got hella comments on a presidential candidate. You know what differentiate him, his campaign, and your family? They got a collective identity. They know how to get the attention of the people. They know how to monetize that attention once they get it. What you and yours know how to do? What have y'all done collectively? Does anybody know y'all last name? When y'all last name is brought up in certain rooms, like, does it resonate with anything? Like, oh, the Johnsons? Oh, yeah, man, the motherfucking Johnsons? Oh, yeah, you know John Johnson? No. Why the fuck are we even giving time and energy to some shit that doesn't remotely affect us? Get out your fucking feelings. Get your head in the game. You live in a country that's, I'm gonna say this to the day I die, this shit built off entrepreneurship and violence. Go get you some motherfucking money, and you and yours need to learn how to protect it, whether it be mentally or physically. But somebody, if it ain't Uncle Sam or a motherfucker in the streets, they gonna try to take it from you. Do y'all go this hard about the mental health of y'all children? Do y'all go this hard when y'all children tell you they're being bullied or they have a lack of confidence? I rarely see this, and I done been to the schools. I done spoken to colleges, high schools, middle school, down to fucking elementary. I ain't never seen a headline, disgruntled parents pulled up to John Rivers Elementary to kick ass and demand that the curriculum be upgraded because their children are learning the same stupid ass shit that currently got them nowhere at 48 fucking years old. I never seen this, y'all. We gotta direct our energy in better places. And when I say I hate these type of people, again, not a personal thing, not a genuine hate. Because again, I don't know none of y'all to hate you, but I hate your fucking way of thinking. I hate the fact that America has figured out how to get you in your feelings and get you disgruntled and off your A game for 6 months every year when it's leading up to an election. I hate the fact that you can't see through the smoke that your family in the same position no matter what president coming in. I hate the fact that you've been programmed to believe based on what massa you vote in, that's gonna change the trajectory of your family. I hate the fact that you won't take the lead. I hate the fact that you won't preach, provide, and protect. I hate the fact that niggas go harder for who a better sports player, who a better president than they go for the education, the maturity level, the confidence, the ability to navigate of their motherfucking children. I'm speaking to you right now. Some of y'all watching this video right now, tell me, I know I ain't lying. You got a son that you don't trust across the street. You dead ass got a daughter you like, man, I wouldn't send her last across the street. That girl so motherfucking slow or behind, or she's so blonde, or we find funny ways to justify motherfuckers that just ain't ready for the world. My nigga, how are you overly invested on who's the better candidate of some motherfuckers you never met? Meanwhile, the little people that came from your nuts are ass last in this race of life. That makes no sense to me. I don't give a fuck if it's the president, religion, O.J. Simpson. I don't give a fuck who on trial, who doing what, who running. Man, I could never give them folks more attention than I give my children. I could never give my problems and my need to sit down and trauma bond with 55 other grown motherfuckers who ain't gonna do nothing after this conversation more energy than I give myself. And I'm gonna take it back to the family Bible, y'all. That's why I'm gonna teach y'all about a mantra. I know y'all think that shit is a game, but I keep telling you, the whole world, fuck the country. The world is ran by families. What's America's mantra? Oh, say, can you see? What's America's collective identity? Power, money, violence. We got the biggest military in the world. Y'all ain't picking up what the fuck I'm putting down? I'm literally showing you in that family Bible how to, if you really got a problem with the country, you really feel away about the shit that's getting done, well, get your soft ass in the game and compete then, because that's what we do. You ain't gonna never see me get on social media and bitch about being shadow banned or bitch about an algorithm. I'm in another nigga's house, aka Instagram, popping shit that don't align with their values. This is what come with it. Stop being a bitch and go get in the game and play. Stop raising them soft ass kids that know every motherfucking TikTok, know what new snack is trending, but if you ask the little nigga who is he can't tell you no more than his fucking name. That don't bother y'all? That don't bother you that your children know the Pledge of Allegiance? They know A to fucking Z, 1, 2, 3. These motherfuckers run around know the goddamn Pythagorean theorem. But ask them what their family stand for. I don't know. What does that mean? That's a problem. And it shows, from the babies to the parents, it's a trickle-down effect. My daddy is more invested in who gonna be the next president of the country. My mama more invested in what rap bitches is beefing. It shows. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I stand for. In a time of triumph and adversity, I don't have a Rolodex in my mind that I revert to because mama and daddy preparing me for real life. No, I'm watching and being taught to have a savior complex. I'm watching and being taught to be solely relying on disenfranchised entities to get me somewhere. And this be the craziest shit in the world. The older generations will look down on us like we crazy or what's wrong with us. Motherfucker, you was wrong with us. You never taught me self-love. You never taught me confidence. Some of y'all out here beating y'all children ass because they don't make the proper grades to their oppressor who failed you as well. Do you hear how fucking scary and crazy that is? Boy, you better make them A's. I'm gonna beat your ass. How about you better represent this family properly? I don't still believe in beating ass with my kids, but that's another video. Listen, you're a representative of this family, bro. I'll beat your ass. Your sisters are counting on you, son. If I die, you're gonna be their first responder for security and safety. Hold that shit down and learn how to run the show now. Oh, I beat your ass. Nah, it's never that. You fail Miss Johnson class, I'm gonna whoop you up. I'm taking your phone away. That's why I say that's another thing in the family Bible. Y'all don't have a graduation process. Do you realize in Black America specifically, I'm gonna speak to the culture on this one. Do you realize that the hierarchy for success for most of our children until they hit age 21 is graduating from an oppressive system that failed their mama? I want you to look in the mirror right now, repeat that shit to yourself. My son will not be celebrated. He will not get kudos. He will not get a big ass celebration until he go get his diploma. And then I want the reflection in the mirror to go, well, sis, what you did with yours? Nothing. Nothing. I'm struggling like a motherfucker right now. I don't really know myself. I don't know where my next dollar coming from. I don't own shit. I don't have one fucking asset to my name. But I know my son better get in there and get them grades. I'm gonna beat that ass. And I know I'm gonna be so proud of him. I'm gonna scream from the stands when him go get him diploma. It ain't do shit for me, his grandma or his aunties, but he gonna be the one. Y'all, fuck this system, man. Play the game. Study the fucking wolves and step your fuck. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. Stop being a bitch. A lot of y'all be acting like a whole bitch out here. Nigga trying to get saved, man. You a fucking man, bro. Preach, provide, and protect. Lead your motherfucking family. How do you lead your children into a burning home and then have the audacity to wonder why they spend the next 30 years covered in ashes? That shit don't make no fucking... I promise y'all, I know some of y'all think I'm tripping, but I meet old heads all the time like, I don't know what's going on with your little cousin. Motherfucker, you what's going on? He's unlearning all the shit you taught him up until 28. Until it's gonna take him 15 more years to recover. We could have did this shit right the first time. That's why I created the whole mantra, unlearn and relearn, years ago. I'm gonna keep saying it. The time is more important than ever for us to get an individualistic perspective on the world around us. Nigga, traditionalism ain't getting us nowhere. Trauma bonding ain't getting us nowhere. Fear and overthinking clearly ain't getting us nowhere. And I told y'all before, that's what most humans struggle from. I promise you, and tell me I'm wrong. You know, yo, I'm gonna say this last one and I'm done. Most humans struggle with three things: trauma, fear, and traditionalism. Let me break it down. Fear will stagnate the fuck out of you. A lot of you know what you should be doing right now. A lot of you know your true potential. A lot of you know your true calling. But you're not going to do it because you're terrified of failing. You're terrified of starting over. You're terrified of motherfuckers being able to have one up on you. Which I don't even know how y'all give a fuck about what a nigga who ain't trying got to say. Like, bitch, at least I'm in the game. You on the sideline, bum ass nigga. Bitch, stop being a bitch. But fear, that's number one. Number two is traditionalism. A lot of y'all will never stumble upon new results because all you do is old shit. I say this with love because all our families struggle with the same shit. So let's say my old heads was losers in the motherfucking 70s. And I'm functioning with the mind frame in the game that they gave me in the 70s in 2024. I want you to logically tell me, where the fuck is that supposed to get me? You niggas lost with the game in the current time. And I'm running with the same traditionalism 50 years later thinking I'm gonna win. Not gonna fucking happen. Fear, traditionalism. And then we're gonna go to trauma. Most of us are not able to be our true selves. Most of us are not able to evolve properly. And most of us are not able to get what we truly deserve in current time because we're stuck at our last moment of trauma. A lot of us we're still 18. We 35, we still 18 though. We still 12. We still 21, we still 27. So until people actually address their traumas and deal with those, you're gonna revert back to that last stage of trauma, the most current, the most painful. And tell me I'm lying. Sis, your man made you mad last night, and you harnessed that energy that first nigga broke your heart with at 18. That's why you still don't trust niggas. That's why you still put that shit in your stories. I don't trust niggas. Sis, I was 17 years old when the first nigga cheated on you. But you haven't addressed that trauma nor attempted to deal with it and love or trust again. So 17 years later, you're running with you're running concurrent with some shit that took place 17 years ago. Bro, trauma. We were let down at certain ages. We had disconnects within the family at certain ages. So we still function with that same energy 30 years later and wonder why we're getting a repetitive result. My nigga, it makes sense. You could dress that shit up. You could be as handsome. You could be as fine. But at the end of the day, you're going to run into certain adversity and roadblocks in life. And you're going to revert back to that 8-year-old all the time. That's why some of y'all still throw temper tantrums. That's why some of y'all, I hear this shit all the time. And y'all I've been there before. We be thinking this shit cute. Man, you know grandma goes 0 to 100, boy. She don't play. You mean to tell me your grandma had 80 trips around the sun and her conflict resolution is still the same as it was at 27? We're not proud, bro. That's not applaudable. That's not cute. She hasn't evolved at all. She still cuss motherfuckers out and raise her blood pressure like she did when she was in her 20s and now in her 80s. She's pushing herself to an early death because she doesn't understand the importance of evolving. It's trauma. Somebody had her fucked up somewhere along in her journey. So when she runs into similar situations that either smell, look, walk, or talk the same, she gives the same exact energy or lack thereof. Y'all, fear, traditionalism, and trauma is the top three things that I've learned with studying humans, teaching classes, courses, traveling here and there. That shit is a plague, man. That shit be having us fucked up for generations to come. I said all that to say, y'all, focus on your own fucking paper. Fuck these people. I don't care who get elected. Your family still got to pay that same amount of rent. Y'all still in the same fucking environment. Y'all still confined to the same trash-ass curriculum and school system. Handle your motherfucking candle, man. Focus on yourself. I said again, stop being a bitch. Guide your goddamn children. The same energy that you give to who better, MJ or LeBron, or who the fucking better candidate, or the parlays, whatever the case be. I dare you to give that same energy to your children. I dare you to be that adamant. I dare you to be that passionate. We got motherfuckers out here right now, whole families falling out about presidency and religion. Fall out with that bullshit ass system you keep sending them children to, man. It's the last thing I'm gonna say in regards to them babies, and I'm done. I said 5 minutes. I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want y'all to answer in the comments, please. If I ask you today's Saturday, July, I don't know, what is it, 27th? If I ask you, yes or no, and I promise I'm gonna shut the fuck up after this. If I called all y'all right now and say, hey, I want you to go to the club with me, bro. You're like, all right, what is it looking like? I'm like, now look, they do be raping niggas here sometimes. Niggas do get killed every now and then. And the food is garbage. But I've been there, all my niggas been there. This is where we all go. Are you going to the club with me? If I tell you I want you to go to this, yes or no? If I tell you I want you to go to this function with me, and I say, hey, people do get raped here sometimes, people do get killed here sometimes, and the food is garbage, but it's lit. Are you going, yes or no? I'm gonna give y'all a moment to go comment. I really want y'all to comment right now. Would you go with me? Would you be like, hell yeah, bro, shit, let me throw my drip now, I'm on the way. Yes or no? Flat out, yes or no? And then after that, I'm gonna say this. Why are we still inducting our children into a school system with a poor ass curriculum, and it shows generation after generation is fucked up? I've only talked about the school system and the cases in K-12, I don't know how many years now. Are they not literally fucking our children in school? And you ain't even gotta answer me, you can go Google it. Are they not literally murdering our children in school? Did we not identify enough when we was there that the food is trash? And I know the answer to all three of those questions was yes, that was rhetorical. So that's something I simply want you to think about. And that's the last thing I want to leave on your mind before I end this video, when I remind you, man, focus on your motherfucking self. Focus on your goddamn self. You a grown ass man or woman, you tough as nails, and you wouldn't even want to go there with me. You just said no when I asked you would you go. You literally just fucking commented no in the comments when I asked you would you go. Why the fuck are your children still in this place, but you worrying about who a better candidate? You got a strong argument about who the best small forward ever. You can predict who gonna win the Super Bowl. Goddamn Canelo the best boxer. I can go on and on about the trivial shit that we wrap our minds around, we attach ourselves to, and we be motherfucking rocket scientists on. But a lot of y'all can't even tell me last time your baby had a nightmare. A lot of y'all can't tell me your child's favorite color, their dreams and ambitions, or their favorite food. Man, you need to motherfucking unplug from the world. I hate those type of people. You need to unplug, baby. Go sit your ass down. Sit your ass down and focus on your own test, because your family is failing as a whole. Meanwhile, you having sidebar conversations and trauma bonding by some niggas in the system that's been winning since we got indoctrinated into this motherfucker hundreds of years ago. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna simply tell y'all the courses and the classes kick off for the course of Revelations next week. If you ain't got your family Bible yet, not only are you gonna miss out on getting it free, but you finna miss out on them courses. And I ain't gonna lie, me talking to y'all for 10 minutes on YouTube does not equate to me locking in with you for 3 to 4 hours on a weekly basis. You might want to hit the link in the bio and get it now while it's free, because y'all got, I think, 2 days left, and it ain't gonna be free no more. You're gonna pay to play. I'll see y'all on the other side.